It is very saddening to think of all the pain, violence, and suffering that is currently still alive on our planet today. And despite our best efforts as a human species, we are actually just repeating history again and again. It's war after war, issue after issue, just disguised in different forms. Every time we put out one of the fires, another one arises. We change our politics. We try to educate as many people as possible. We even create advanced technology, and yet nothing really changes for the collective benefit. So, why are we not evolving into a more peaceful and advanced species? In order to really understand humanity as a whole, we need to first zoom into humans on an individual fundamental level first to understand why we do what we do. So, why do humans resort to consumerism, to egocentrism, to exploitation of others, and also to violence? We do this because we are acting from a place of scarcity, a place of lack, a place of existential fear. And these come from core wounds that are in all of us, from the trauma that has been passed down from one generation to the next. And a human that is in a state of fear and lack cannot think about other humans because this human is busy trying to survive and tend to their own needs. The focus is inwards and not outwards towards others. But when the trauma is brought up from the subconscious level into our awareness, then we can begin to heal these wounds. Then we will feel full. And then we can act from a place of love and collective consciousness. You can't think about others when you are busy taking care of yourself. And that is the actual issue. That is the origin of the fires that we keep having to put out throughout history. And yes, not everybody has the luxury of time and resources to tend to these wounds. Many people are busy fighting for their life in war zones or scavenging for food for their family. But those that have the time and the luxury and their basic needs fulfilled, I invite you to heal and work on your trauma, to step out of the societal conditioning that is limiting us. This is not only beneficial to yourself in the here and now, but it affects and ripples out to the people in your life and especially to the future generations to come. This way, we stop passing down our pain and instead we pass down love and wholeness. Can you imagine if the leaders of our world did their inner healing work and didn't act from a place of egocentrism and fear, but rather they acted from a place of love? The effects would be massive, and they would be able to make beneficial changes for the masses. Honestly, the whole system we live in is a massive, unhealthy, systemic mess. But in order to create long-lasting change, we have to work on ourselves as individuals first, and this affects the collective in the long run. So now, if we look back at the individual as a human on a fundamental level and imagine that this human has done the inner work and the healing, and this human is now filled with love and with wholeness, and we take this human and we multiply it by 8 to 10 billion humans. Can you imagine what kind of world that would be? What would humanity look like then? That would be an advanced species. A species that is not constantly triggered and in survival mode. In fact, we would be living in utopia. And isn't that a great goal and reason to do the inner work for? I think so. Lots of love, Lola.